That's it.
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
There he is. Man, the myth, the legend.
MP, you're about to go off.
Oh, say does...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Alvarado. All season long, he has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Nicholas Claxton out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Thomas, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alvarado in at the one. Boy, the regular season is coming to a close very quickly here, Stan. It's been a great year, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. Look, the talent level, The skill level in this league, night in and night out, just continues to get better. We see guys making great leaps. I just don't know where the end of this is, Kevin. It just is incredible.
And how lucky are we to get this front row seat? Oh, my goodness.
Every night, we are lucky.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
Russell looking it over. Nice move. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Randall. Alvarado with it. Can't cash in from close range. Outside, Russell. Pass to Watford. Now here's Thomas. Screen by Claxton. Thomas, no luck. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Alvarado. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the right side. Russell passes to Watford. Alvarado grabs the board.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Watford, that's good.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Alvarado. Last game out, he had 40 points. Hits it from three-point range.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Pass to Thomas. The three. Rebound, Minnesota. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Now, here's Thomas. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Fades away. Edwards with another miss. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Johnson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Thomas. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Russell with the bucket.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Randall. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Russell. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Thomas inside. Edwards there. Thomas dishes to Russell. 4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Randall with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to Watford. And here is Johnson. Paxton, a screen on McDaniel. Really left alone that time. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Here's Alvarado, and another three for Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Thomas. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Johnson kicks to Russell. Pass to Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Thomas's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Thomas. Johnson for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Alvarado with it. He's guarded by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Pass to Watford. Johnson outside. Back to Watford. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Great D that time from Edwards.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Offensive rebound. Right wing. Johnson outside. Outside, Russell. Pass to Claxton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Alvarado. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Garza's checked in. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bogdanovich comes in for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Alvarado. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Here's Alexander Walker. They get it back on the wing, Ingles. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Melton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets trail by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich passes to Melton. Shoots over Alvarado. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now Alvarado. Pass to Alexander Walker. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, That opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Watford out there with Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 40 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. Pass to Watford. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Melton passes to Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Alvarado finds Alexander Walker. Alvarado with it. He's got 17. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here's Melton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Alvarado.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Ingles with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 23. Here's Garza. The rebound by Watford. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside Williams. Back to Melton. Can they get it? Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Alexander Walker. Now Alvarado. Driving in. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Sharp, that's good.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Nets making a change here. Alvarado with it. Back to Edwards. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Melton. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Randall left side. Plenty of space. And that's good for 2. Randall's got 10 points.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Russell passes to Bogdanovich. Now Claxton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Alvarado. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Alvarado passes to McDaniels. Over Russell. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. Back to Claxton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain. And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out, but crazier things have happened.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here is Edwards. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alvarado in at the one spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Alvarado. To the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. Back to Alvarado. Picked by Randle. Alvarado passes to Randle. Off target with his three. Nets trail by 13. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Driving to the basket. And the basket by Alvarado.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Claxton finds Russell with the floater. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Randle no good.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Now, here is Russell. He's defended by Alvarado. Now, here's Thomas. 10 points for him. To the paint. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Russell with the bucket.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline, stays patient, and earns the shots he gets.
Here's Alvarado, and the layup falls. Alvarado's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Russell left side. Pass to Johnson. It's Edwards. Right side, Thomas. Alvarado grabs the board. Alvarado's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside for Randall. 27 points for him. Here's McDaniels. Over to the one. Downtown. Randall's got 17.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's Russell with the drive. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Thomas passes to Watford. Pass to Russell. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Now, Alvarado. Edwards' shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Edwards. And then for Brooklyn, Bogdanovich is checked in for Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for D'Angelo Russell. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, a bulldozer in the painted area. Man, Bogdanovich does not back down.
Here's Alvarado. Good defense by Claxton. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 17-point game. The three from Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love how adept Bogdanovich is in these sets. Fantastic at just getting space to shoot in that pick and roll.
Alvarado. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Johnson outside. Pass to Watford. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bogdanovich left side. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 22 is their biggest lead. Alvarado with it. He has 29. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Alvarado's got 31.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Watford. Ingles covering. Watford passes to Bogdanovich. Over Vincent. Pass to Claxton. And here's Bogdanovich. Screen by Claxton. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vincent misses. Nets trail by 18. Here's Melton. Alvarado grabs the board. Alvarado's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Alvarado's got 33 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with
Donovich again missing. Here's Alvarado. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. Down low to stop the drought. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
That one drops.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The shot and game. Offensive rebound. Nets controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the basket by Alvarado.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Wilson out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Williams. And it's Melton in at the point. Lays it up and banks it in. Alvarado's got 41.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Williams passes to Sharp. Outside Wilson. Pass to Melton. Sharp sets the pick for Melton. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Here's Alvarado. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Alvarado's got 45 points. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bogdanovich wide open. And the three off target.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Alvarado passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Alvarado. Back to Edwards. Launches a three. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Melton kicks to Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This one for three. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Wilson. Now, here's Sharp. Now, Melton. Pass to Williams. From downtown. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Alvarado with it. For the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
On the wing, Melton. He's defended by Alvarado. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one. Outside, Russell. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Johnson outside. Pass to Watford. Here's Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Russell with the three. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves leading by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Coach, what up?
What's up, MP? Glad you came through. Let's get that work in. That was solid, but it wasn't great. I'd like to try to push you a little harder next time.
I got you, Coach.
It's good, MP.
There it is. Y'all ready to lose? Help me out. Box, box. Come on, man. Defend him. Hey, shot. Oh, yeah. Your confidence is gone now.
What's shaking, MP?
Fans live for games like this one.
He about to tear the roof off.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the starters for Utah. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. George out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Collins outside. Markkanen outside. He buries it from 3.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Gobert with a screen on George. Alvarado into the lane. Rejected by George. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Alvarado. Gets the 3 ball to go. Here's George. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Alvarado. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Randle can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the inside. Here's Collins. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Utah shooting their first free throw of the game. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Edwards, that's good.
Nice, smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
George passes to Collins. Back to George. Takes the 3. Collins, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Alvarado. Banked it in off the glass. Alvarado's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Markkanen. Inside. Back to George. Markkanen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. Alvarado with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. Second is Anthony Edwards.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Back to Clarkson. Pass to George. Clarkson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Clarkson again missing. for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Randall, right side. The floater, and the layup is good. He has 7.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to George. Will it go? Got it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Alvarado outside. Now Randall. Back to Alvarado. Five on the clock. McDaniels from long range. Drains the triple.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Collins outside. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Alvarado. Oh! Kessler with the block. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Down low. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Jazz trail by 5. George peels it out a bit. Pass to Clarkson. Lets it fly. Alvarado with a rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Picked by Gobert. Puts up a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. McDaniels got his second basket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Collins outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota leading by 6. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Jazz trail by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Nets put on a show. He contributed 52 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Alvarado following the bucket by Utah. Alexander Walker, the pass to Alvarado. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Garza's shot is good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Minnesota.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now here's Alvarado. He has 7. Count the basket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now here's Sexton. Alvarado defending. Pass to Clarkson from behind the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Alvarado outside. Here's Dillingham. Now here's, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's Minnesota. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. And it's Alvarado missing. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. No luck on that one. Randall with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Ingles passes to Alvarado. Ingles, a screen on Sexton. Here's Alvarado. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Juzang, he's checked in for Utah. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Clarkson. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Alvarado with a rebound. Alvarado's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Randall. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Doubled by Randall. Here's Juzang. Utah with another miss. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Randall. Buries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Sexton. And the layup falls. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Alvarado outside. Pass to McDaniels. Alvarado outside. Clock at 6. It's stolen. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Ingles.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Jazz trail by 8. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Here's Juzang. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Alvarado outside. On the take. And the shot goes down. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Kessler with it. Back to Sexton. Fires the three. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Alvarado, the pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside Sexton. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
McDaniels can't hit.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Back to Sexton. The 3-ball. And here's Collins for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Alvarado outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
A surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Garza's checked in for Minnesota. Vincent comes in for Alex.
One tonight.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Edwards. Utah grabs the miss. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Alvarado. The Jazz making their last shot. Drops in the layup for 2. Alvarado's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Back to George. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Alvarado's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Garza. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here come the Jazz. George's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Alvarado, the pass to McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Deflected. George outside. And another miss by Utah.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
McDaniels, that's good.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
And here's Clarkson. 4 seconds left. Yep, count it. Clarkson's got 16 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
I think for the Jazz, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Edwards. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The 3, George. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Alvarado into the lane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Alvarado's got 4 points this quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Clarkson up top, guarded by Edwards. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Collins. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3 shot is just that easy.
Now here's Randle. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That 3's off the mark. Jazz trail by 10. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available. Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
George. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Alvarado's got 27 points.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Clarkson finds Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Edwards. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Now let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. These young stars now have a season behind them. So who stood out in this incredibly talented crowd? He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. From deep. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Edwards against Clarkson. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Alvarado outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Alvarado's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Timeout called, the Jazz. A three from the inbound. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Just an awesome display of to Sexton. It's blocked by Gobert.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
For three, Collier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Minnesota running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Utah, Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Williams, then it's Filipowski, and it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. And that one's good.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Pass to Ingles. Alvarado outside. And here's Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Now Sexton. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season. I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, B.A.
Filipowski, the pass to Mikhailuk. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Alvarado's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it...
Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Alvarado outside. Up and in on the layup. Alvarado's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Markkanen. No good on the shot. Minnesota's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Alvarado, the pass to Vincent. Alvarado with it. Inside. Here's Ingles. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Markkanen for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Alvarado. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Collins. Markkanen outside. Collins inside. Ingles defending. And he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72 win marker, and they keep going.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the chosen one.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
From downtown, and again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And it's Clarkson missing. Now here's Alvarado. The 3. And the miss. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, empty.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Good game, MP.
Hey, your family went to Orlando last summer, right? Sure did. Or it's out. In a good way? Oh, sure. I mean, you pack too much and get you tired.
The news is out, courtesy of Shams. MP is your new regular season MVP. I tried to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen. MP is by far the best player in the NBA.
I have been saying MP is the MVP for as long as you have.
Lies.
No, actually, I do think Russ brought it up before you.
Shut it, Toby.
What? I'm defending you.
I don't need your help, Toby. It makes me look weak.
Russ, there is nothing wrong with being weak. In fact, as the great poet John Donne once said, no man is an island. Every man is a piece unto himself.
Right.
Part of the continent. A part of the main.
Says the man who can't bench his own body weight.
Okay, you know what? I told you that in confidence, and I am working on it. Okay?
Not that hard, obviously.
You know what? I'm not doing poetry for you anymore.
Aww.
Okay?
No, but we love the poetry,
Nope.
Toby.
No more.
You guys mind if I say something, since this is my show and all?
Floor is all yours, buddy.
Thank you so much. Toby, you are my sister's husband, and I love you. But if you ever mention poetry again on this show, on my show, much less misquote poetry, I will not only fire you, but I will make sure that you never work in this industry again. Are we clear?
You wouldn't do that.
Oh,
first
don't
of all.
push me, Toby. And Russ, you may have seen the light eventually, but I was the only one beating the MP is MVP drum since the second this season started.
Oh, okay. I think that's a little premature
see,
to make
I
that
called
call,
it first,
don't you?
And you doubted me.
Whatever, man. You can have this.
Thank you. And I'd like to close by saying not only is MP MVP of this league, but he is MVP of our hearts.
Ooh.
How's that for poetry, Toby?
It's no John Donne, but, it's fine.
It is a Jalen Murphy original, though.
Bars.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance since being named NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
What's up, fellas?
The first of many, I'm sure.
You can only win one Rookie of the Year, Toby. When you're a rookie.
No, Jalen, I was saying.
You do know what a rookie is, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I know what a rookie is. I'm saying it's the first of his appearances. He's going to make many more appearances.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. That makes perfect sense. Toby never played ball.
Yeah, it's true. He's never even touched a basketball.
Oh, Toby never played. We're doing this again. Okay, great. Thank you.
MP, you know what rookie means, don't you?
A first-year player.
You see, Toby? This guy knows ball.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess I'm the Jalen Murphy show Rookie of the Year, too, huh?
Oh, yes, you are. Let's talk about this honor, MP. You said a rookie is a first-year player, but you look like you were a seasoned vet out there. Did NBA hoops come easier to you than you expected?
I mean, Jalen and Russ, you guys know this. Nothing about being a professional athlete is easy. Everyone in this league is elite. You know, I just control what I can control, keep my nose to the grindstone, and trust the work.
You hear that, Russ?
My boy is smooth.
So smooth.
Smooth off the court as he is on.
Oh, that's how MP gets you. Says all the right things in front of the cameras. But once they're off, woohoo! Take no prisoners.
Playoffs are here. And for a lot of teams, that's a big deal. But when you're as good as we are, just getting here means nothing. We are championship or bust. You know that. So, I'm not going to spend a lot of time firing you up. You don't need that kind of motivation. What you need to do is remember who you are. You're winners. It's in your blood. And you do everything that winners do. You execute the fundamentals. You fight for every possession. You stay the path. Because staying the path is what got you here. Which is why, at the end of it all, you'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy. Because you know what it takes to get it, and you won't let anything stand in your way. Let other people worry about a work-life balance. Let other people be mediocre. You're after greatness, which means giving everything you've got to secure your place in history. And make no mistake about it. That's what's on the line here, gentlemen. History. Generational glory. Nothing more and nothing less. Bring it in, MP.
Y'all heard, Coach. Let's lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go.
This is it. The playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.
Shaking, MP.